Noguchi's out. Noguchi is out. Haruki Noguchi has crashed.
Double win, looking to take home advantage to consolidate his championship position, and there goes Kazma. Same place.
His last lap of 1:29.9. So he's keeping pace. He goes on the inside of Kota Arakawa, and it is a 2-3-4 Asia Dream Honda.
Assalamualaikum, halo semuanya. Kembali lagi bersama Supriyan Satria di channel Bukan Pengawal, sebuah channel yang membahas seputar dunia otomotif roda 2, review motor, dan juga info balap. Apa kabar teman-teman? Saya doakan kalian semua selalu dalam keadaan baik dan sehat. Ajang balap Asia Road Racing Championship meliputi beberapa kelas teman-teman, mulai dari TVS Asia, Underbone 150cc, Asia Production 250cc, Super Sport 600cc, dan di kelas utama Asia Superbike yang menggunakan motor sport berkapasitas 1000cc. Berbeda dengan kelas lainnya, khusus untuk kelas 1000cc hanya ada satu pembalap asal Indonesia yang ikut andil di kelas utama ini teman-teman. Yap, dia adalah Di Faris Izdihar yang akrab disapa Andi Gilang, dimana di musim balap 2022 berhasil menyabet juara di kelas Super Sport 600cc bersama Astra Honda Racing Team. Kemudian di musim balap 2023, Andi Gilang naik ke kelas utama yakni 1000cc dan menjadi satu-satunya pembalap asal Indonesia yang turun di kelas bergengsi level Asia ini teman-teman. Kiprah manis seorang Andi Gilang tidak hanya saat dirinya masih membalap di kelas 600cc teman-teman. Di kelas 1000cc pun Andi Gilang sudah terbiasa meraih podium di bawah naungan Honda Asia Dream Racing. Di video ini admin akan menunjukkan semangatnya, kerja kerasnya, dan perjuangan seorang Andi Gilang ketika dirinya harus start dari posisi 9 namun mampu meraih podium. Teknik apa yang dipakai Andi Gilang ketika harus mulai balapan dari grid belakang sehingga mampu mencundangi pembalap-pembalap lain yang ada di depannya? Agar tidak penasaran, simak videonya berikut ini.
Conditions just about perfect. Flags are clear. When the red lights go out, we are underway. Race 2 of the weekend, and it's a decent start from Noguchi this time. An even better start though from Markus Reiterberger, and it's the German who leads the Japanese into the first corner. Kunamine tucks in nicely into P3. A slow start down at the bat for Chio Yujo. Race winner, knock it off to the fastest of starts. The Motorbomb Honda of Kota Arakawa in front of him. As we look down, there is the work of Nakatomi, bike number 85, but it is Reiterberger who will lead coming up the hill. On the right. What can Kazma Daniel do further back? It took Kazma Daniel until the midway point. It's an 18-lap race. It's a long old race, so there is time, but that is already quite a healthy lead that the front four have got as Kazma Daniel chases Kota Arakawa, leading the way over the Honda. And behind them, hanging in there, Takuma Kunamine for Toho Racing. He's also on the Honda. The orange livery. Yeah. In the red livery, he goes through. Kazma's got 2 places. Kazma Daniel, as the ride through happens for the BMW of Aslan Shah Kamrazam, a shake of the head. He's not happy with his pit crew for some reason there, is he? Zakwan started off the season with 3 podiums, a third, a second and a third, but he only finished with 5 points yesterday.
It's every lap. Markus Reiterberger.
Moving up the hill. He's going to be a fastest yet, 121.1. Sorry, 128.1. Noguchi 2/10 slower. But Noguchi was perhaps being held up by Kunamine. Is that the impression you're getting, Barry Russell?
Yeah, I am. I think Haruki Noguchi has got more pace, and I think we need to look at his lap times and those of Haruki Noguchi now that Noguchi has got clear of Takuna Kunimine.
Kazma Daniel, yesterday's race winner in very different conditions, but that looks smooth as you like through the chicane. Nice and tight. Arakawa under pressure from Rei Toshima. Yuki Ito is there, and that is Zakwan Zaidi, defending champion for company.
Yeah, Andy was good yesterday. Ended up P4. And the podium is certainly inevitable for the young Indonesian.
One had worked so hard to get back. Zakwan then retakes it back from Yuki Ito. Yuki, as always, providing some real entertainment, but Marcus Reiterberger, it's not entertainment he's providing, he's providing a lesson.
Yeah, what he hasn't done is opened up the gap anymore. It stands at 2.5 seconds, but it hasn't increased since Haruki Noguchi got past Kunimine. Kunimine hasn't given up though, has he?
You're quite right, it remains at 2.5 seconds between Noguchi and Kunimine. Oh, now then, Noguchi's out.
Oh.
Noguchi is out. Haruki Noguchi has crashed. Trying too hard, perhaps. He's on his feet, but clearly winded.
He was under pressure. And here he goes. That was under braking downhill for turn 1. We've said a few times how difficult it is braking for that, coming off the really fast 700 meter straight, braking downhill, just a slight mistake and there's a big penalty to pay.
That was where he made his mistake yesterday. That cost him a podium. Today it's cost him even more. It's cost him the race. He will pick up no points today because his race is done. As Shoyu Joe is lapped by Marcus Reiterberger. Pose anything, not on this circuit.
Haruki Noguchi came into this round looking for a double win, looking to take home advantage, to consolidate his championship position, and there goes Kazma, same place, under braking for that treacherous turn 1, really pushing hard. Let's take another look. There he is, braking hard. Watch the front, gets halfway turned and the front just slips away.
Well, Noguchi
is from Takuna Kunimine. Riders have been falling around him. They're waving the yellow flag there just to remind them that there are a couple of bikes that have crashed at that corner. Andi Gilang, I think, is behind him. Yes, he is. And he's looking for his first podium. He's taken to Superbikes like a duck to water, but this is his 6th race into the season. And
he's up to P5. Aslan, bike number 1. Andy Farid, his teammate. Kota Arakawa. All of this is great news for Reiterberger because Noguchi was his closest rival in the championship. He's out. Aslan Shah had a ride through. Zakwan is behind 2 wildcards, so even if Zakwan P5, Reiterberger is going to have a big advantage going into the second half of the season that starts in Mandalika on the 12th of August, 11th and 12th of August. Here's Arakawa under pressure from
this could be Andy Farid's, this could be Andy Farid's first podium. He's going to be really determined.
Oh, it's so narrowly yesterday. So narrowly.
He's got time. 6 more laps.
He's had 3 P3s, 3 P4s and 2 P5s, Andy Farid. Currently he's in P4.
Well, both Kota Arakawa and Andy Farid were in the 600 race. Kota Arakawa was the story of them at some point this season.
That's very brave. That's fighting talk there, Barry Russell.
What do you expect?
Andy Farid in P3, so watch your back, Andy.
I've been right before, Des.
You have. Kota Arakawa in P4. Behind him, Zakwan will be desperate to pick up a few points because he'll look at all the carnage going on in front of him. He'll know that Kazma Daniel is out. He'll be aware, I suspect, that Noguchi is out, so he knows that there's decent points at laps as he gets a drag up the hill. 4 laps to go. Reiterberger is a third of the way round this circuit, so Reiterberger a shoe-in, but we said that about Noguchi, we said that about Kazma Daniel.
Yeah, the circuit is full of surprises, that's for sure. Oh, and there is...
Which is good news for Andy Farid. It's even better news for Marcus Reiterberger. Now, where was that? What caused that? That's not a place on the circuit that's caused problems before.
No, this is really good news for the regular riders here, including the two on screen, Andy Farid and Zakwan Zaidi.
Andy Farid is now in P2. Tough for Kunamine.
It's at all possible.
So Asia Dream looking for a 2-3 position on the podium. That would be beyond their dreamings at the start of the day. As Andy Farid comes in, P2. Kota Arakawa, 3. Kota Arakawa, the spoiler. Long right-hander, Zakwan seems to be growing in confidence. Zakwan lapping 1:29.2s. His last lap a 1:29.9. So he's keeping pace and he goes on the inside of Kota Arakawa. And it is a 2-3 for Asia Dream Honda.
Now, can Zakwan do anything about picking up another 4 points from his teammate Andy Farid Izdihar?
18 seconds the lead, phenomenal. Arakawa going backwards. Now then, Andy Farid versus Zakwan Zaidi. This is interesting. It's a podium, almost certainly. It's possibly 2, but again, I'm very cautious in saying that on this circuit, because Noguchi very, very wide there. Recovered back onto the racing line, but he lost a 10th, maybe more. Arakawa was there. There is the reaction as they come up. Final lap. Marcus Reiterberger is 17.8 seconds clear. He is slowing down. He is cruising. He's waving to the crowd as he goes around almost Marcus Reiterberger. This is the battle on the track. This is for P2 at the moment. It's Andy Farid Izdihar. So it's Indonesia versus Malaysia. A little bit of spice there, but they are teammates. Andy Farid chasing a first podium of the season. Championship standings. Zakwan has got a 0.6 of a second lead from Kota Arakawa. So these two just have to make sure they don't get into any silly trouble. Hill and into the chicane for the final time is an outstanding performance from Marcus Reiterberger. I cannot recall such a dominant performance. Yes, circumstances went his way, but dominant from the moment he took the lead. Marcus Reiterberger, a wheelie to celebrate, and a victory for Marcus Reiterberger extends his lead at the top of the championship. Behind him, this is the battle for P2, and it'll be Andy Farid Izdihar to take it for Indonesia, the head of Zakwan Zaidi. Honda Asia Dream with Showa pick up P2 and P3. Kota Arakawa, wildcard, picks up P4. The circuit, he almost found it easy, he said, in learning it. And XOX BMW TKR team picking up P1, Andy Farid 2, Zakwan 3, Arakawa 4, Toshima 5, Ito 6, Ito 6 went out with 9 laps, as is Zakwan Zaidi. There's a P4 yesterday with Andy Farid. Yes, it could have been better, but it keeps them in championship contention.
Final lap finish, I think I was number 4 because I see Andy was celebrating. Maybe he number 3.
This race, the FP1, I was quite good, but after crash also in FP2, I lose confidence until qualifying, especially, and then I couldn't make a good lap time. I was start from the back, and then yesterday was rain. I managed to podium also, but I just finished P4. And today it was in the beginning of the race, I was stuck. It's not stuck. I mean, I was together with big group, and then in the first lap I just ran off in the first corner, and then I lose many position.